Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and I thought we'd take another look at Sue and the Radfords, because Sue has been on Instagram again, and God help us all, she should stay off, shouldn't she? She's having a right good moan at the media recently. I know I went through this recently about how the media made her and her family and gave her all the money and everything, but she's not stopping. This is what happened recently on her channel. She put up this. So she reposted an article headline. It says, number 23, mum of 22, Sue Radford sparks pregnancy rumours as she hints at epic surprise for husband Noel. And yeah, it was, so Sue said this. So someone messaged me about this, and I have to say I'm absolutely appalled with this headline. Anyone who's been through a miscarriage and stillbirth will know you do not fuck about with pregnancy announcements. Shame on you for clickbait. So angry I'm actually shaking. Never mind the fact I'm 48. And then a sweary emoji, right? So she's really angry at this. You know what, Sue? I would be too, right? I know it's not nice. Obviously, I have every sympathy for the child that you lost, right? So no mistake there, okay? Get it? However, it wasn't the this is the funny part, and the part that she'll never acknowledge. It wasn't the newspaper or the magazine that made that headline, really, was it? It was your very own fans. In fact, it was you. So just days prior to that, Sue put up this on Instagram. It was a series of posts, and it culminated with this. What might that be? You might have to wait and see. So it was like a very cryptic series of posts. I'm sorry I don't have the rest of the post because I forgot to screenshot them. Okay, I did. I'm sorry, but that was the end of it. And she reposted that on her stories, and somebody had replied to it, and this is what they replied to it. Somebody said, a baby? And yeah, so as you can see, it was somebody else, an actual fan, that was speculating that it was a baby based on your posts. And this is what Sue replied. She said, no, definitely not this. Definitely not this. I think he'd have a heart attack. I think we would both, but you'll get to see what I organised as soon as blah blah blah. Right, so as you can see, it was all orchestrated by Sue, the whole mystery, and one of the fans and probably several people of her fan group, right, speculated that it was a baby. It wasn't the newspapers, it wasn't the magazines that actually came up with that. It was your fans. And you replied to your fans in a jovial way, saying, oh my God, no, definitely not, no. But what you didn't do to them, you didn't say to them, how dare you speculate that it's a pregnancy? Don't you know that we've had a stillbirth? Don't you know that we've had a miscarriage? That sort of thing, right? You didn't say that. No, you said, oh no, definitely not. But when it came to the media, it was like, oh my God, it's like horrendous, you know. But it gets worse, and this was actually quite funny, in my opinion. She put up another post thanking all the supporters for their support. She said, thank you for your lovely messages and understanding why I'm so angry. Losing a baby is so heartbreaking, you never ever get over it. So this headline is extremely triggering for me. I would normally just let these things they print go over my head, but not this time, because this has crossed the line. So when your fans themselves speculated that it was a baby, you weren't triggered at all by that. No, you were in fact making jokes and fun about it and everything else, right? Not a problem. But you know what is even funnier? When she's going on about the media printing these triggering stories and how she hates the media, and the media will do this and the media will do that. And the very next sentence, she says, "Now to pull myself together as we have filming soon." That's right, having bashed the media and hated on the media is this, that and the other, she's away now to get ready for Channel 5 filming. That's right, she's inviting the media into her home to film for a TV channel to which she is going to make money out of. I personally think that that's quite hypocritical, okay? I personally think so. You either want media attention or you don't. You are criticising one media outlet for printing something which obviously you don't approve of, even though you approve of the speculation, because you put the speculation out there in the first place and laughed about it with other fans, but you don't like the fact that, what is it, the Sun are printing this, and you have a problem with them maybe, and now you're away to to use the media for your own gain. So yeah, I'm sorry, Sue, but that just comes across as exceptionally hypocritical. Now, you also may have noticed recently that Sue has become a grandmother again and again and again. You know, she's got multiple anyway, but she has via Millie for the third time, right? And she's right in there. Those of us who remember may remember that she and Millie had this disagreement fairly recently, only a few months ago in fact, about Sue filming Millie's kids and making money out of her kids and everything else like that. And it was a whole big deal, and eventually they got back to their senses and they made up, and you know, so Sue is right back in there. But it's very noticeable now that Sue is exposing Millie's child and it's just stupid, right? Having gone through all that about how, Mum, you pimp out my kids and you make money off my kids and everything, and then they get back together, and then very soon after she starts pimping out the newest one. It's just unbelievable to me. And Sue really does herself no favours. She put up this story as well, which made me chuckle, right? Because again, it's Sue being out of touch with reality. She said, foretold, so I can't figure out what that's supposed to be. Foretold, foretold, share, thus this. Sorry. Spell check, please. This morning, but I just love the conversation I have with the kids on the school run. So this morning went like this. So Archie was just chatting away to me, and he suddenly started talking about Disney. It went like this. Mum, I said, yes, darling. He said, I really want to go to Disney. I said, it's very expensive, darling. When we can't just go just like that. He said, well, Mum, this is why. I want to win the lottery, because then we can just go every day, and that would be so cool. God, I love this boy. He is his mummy's boy. Let's get that lottery ticket on, Archie. So this is the ironic part, right? Coming right up. Sue says, oh, it's too expensive. We can't just go to Disney anytime we want. It's too expensive. And then the very next story, she says this. Really shouldn't go through my camera roll, because now I'm thinking we need to book this trip before Tilly's up next April. So the very next story, after she has pointed out that you can't just go to Disney whenever you want, she says, I know, let's book a trip to Disney. because they can literally go whenever they want. They can and will, in fact, go whenever they want, because, you know, why not? Absolutely, why not? That would be cool. You know, that is the type of woman Sue is. She is nothing if not rugged. That doesn't have anything to do with anything, but it just sounded good, right? So yeah, that is what's going on in the world with Sue and her Radford clan. It's non-stop it is. She even get this, she even addresses the hate. Who would have thought family vloggers would do that? She put up this, and it's classic. She said, and relax, number 20, if you know, you know. Well, that is a reference to the fact that it's her 20th holiday in so many months, from the recent headline that she was hating on last time. So I've got to say, though, that hashtag number 20 is a bit confusing, because hashtag in actual fact means number, so you've put number 20. It's just a little bit confusing for me, you know, for those of us who live in the real world with not hashtags of everything. Anyway, sorry. So yeah, that's Sue. That is Sue. She's on a rampage again, and it's always fun and games with Sue, isn't it? She has no sort of I want to say manners, does she? She like lives very rough and ready. As I said before, rugged. Yeah, I think rugged was the right word to describe Sue and her various clan. And, you know, there you go. Until next time, please give this video a massive thumbs up. Comment all your thoughts about this down below. Do you love the Radfords, or do you hate them? Or do you, are you a bit of a middly? Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you are brand new, and I'll bring you more of these fantastic videos coming up shortly. Until next time, have a brilliant day, take care of yourselves, and bye bye.